Welcome, WSBN. We are back here at the North Rink at the Mount Prospect Ice Arena, Nicholas Sportsplex. It is the Clash. It is playoff day. This is going to be a day. First off, we're starting with quarterfinals in a couple of these arenas. The Elite Eight, if you want to call it. And we've got a heck of a matchup here. It's the number 3 seed, First Class, versus the number 9 seed, Western Selects. So First Class from BC, the Western Selects from a lot of the Western United States. They pull from 9 or 10 different states. I'm Tarsi Young. This is Marcus Trevetti, our color guy here this morning. We've got Anthony Lund producing once again behind the camera. So, Marcus, I think we're going to have one heck of a clash here because we're getting down to a very emotional part of this tournament.
Yeah, I completely agree. And in the 2 games I've seen already on Mount Prospect South Ring, it was mainly the ESH National Selects. The past 2 games that they've won on the South Ring, they won off game winners in the past 1 minute. With 1 minute to spare in the game. And it got intense from there already, so the next 2 days are going to be crazy.
It is, and honestly, we watched the Western Selects yesterday, played phenomenally to move on to this next round. I didn't get a chance to see First Class in the round of 16, so it's going to be excellent, but we've seen them play throughout, and they are a phenomenal hockey club. They are well-oiled, well put together from the BC Hockey School.
100%. I think outside of the LSL Lions, First Class probably looks like the team to beat in this tournament.
They are one of many, including the LSL Lions, who of course went 6-0, one of the couple of teams to go 6-0 in that preliminary round. So there you have it. We're going to get going. We're going to take a quick little break here before the first period gets underway here in the quarterfinals. You're watching The Clash on WSBN. Well, welcome back here. We got the 15 minutes on the clock. The warm-up is finished, and it is quarter-final time. At their net, it is the Western Selects getting the last little bit of pump-up for their boys as they get set to go. And at the far side, everybody's at the bench for First Class. I'm looking forward to a heck of a good hockey game today.
So am I.
Good to have you here.
Yeah. Winner advances to the semifinals.
And those go this afternoon at 3:45, just in case you're wondering. And we will have both of the semifinal games. And then tomorrow, 9 a.m. is the bronze medal game for whichever 2 teams do not advance past the semifinal this afternoon. And the 2 winners of those games will be in the championship game shortly thereafter at 11 o'clock. Chicago time tomorrow morning. So, First Class in their standard LA Kings looking jerseys. They're going to be going right to left on your screen. And then in the other direction, it's the Western Selects in their red and whites. Cooper Rosen guarding the pipes for First Class, and you hear BC bringing the noise as First Class off the draw goes in and gets the first shot towards the goal. That was number 9, Tanner Dixon, or Scotty Sims, my apologies. Now around to the far corner, and the Selects gonna bring it out. Guarding the pipes for the Selects, once again, we saw him yesterday. That was Jake Johnson wearing number 74. And here come the Selects now. Cut to the outside, going to the net, and the shot goes off the side of the goal. And back comes Scotty Sims for First Class on the right wing. He's got 2 with him. Sims moves to the middle, fires a shot wide off the end boards. Over to the far corner where the Selects are going to pick it up. Now out to center and dumped in deep. They'll go off on a change. Quarterfinal day here at the Clash at the Mount Prospect Ice Arena. And First Class gets it outside of the zone, but not much further before they're turned around. Goaltender goes out to play it. We got a whistle. Why? I didn't see why, Marcus. Did you?
No, I'm assuming an offsides, but it looks like they're going to have a face-off in the First Class zone. So
I think the one official maybe thought the net had come off, but it was. He went and checked and it was still there. So
yeah.
Yesterday, I don't know. Like here in this rink, we ended up the first couple games. We only had one official because we had one of the refs was sick. So we're starting out with two today, which is good. I guess like that's important as we get further on in the playoffs to have both officiants here. All right, First Class now with it. Oh, there's a quick pass looking over for Colton Smith. Never got there. First Class able to dump it in. A battle behind the goal. Lost in the corner. First Class takes it back. Here's a chance. Centering pass. That one gets knocked away by the Selects. And back out they come. Colson Peterson who gets stopped in First Class. Back in the other direction. Trying to go around his man was Smith. Couldn't get to it. And the Selects take it in their own zone. Clearing pass, gets outside the blue line and coming in just a little bit too early was number 87, Joseph Ferrone. I think they call him Joey Ferrone.
Yeah, Joseph Ferrone, one of the most dangerous players here on this First Class team.
He
I'll have
is.
to double check, but he was the leading goal scorer as of like 2 days ago.
Just over a couple minutes gone. We still got no score here as the Selects come in. On the right-hand side, there's a backhand shot. That's in on Coop, as they call him. Cooper Rosen, he covers up. And then we got some discussions going on here between a couple of the guys as well. You can tell the emotions are up, Marcus.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a game you don't want to lose. This is a shot for the championship right here.
All right, off the draw, it's First Class in control. Up on the right side is Scotty Sims. Sims follows it into the corner, turns to center it. That goes off of a skate and comes all the way back down the ice. Literally all the way back down the ice. Far side, puck hops over a stick, and that's going to give the Selects a chance to put it in deep once again. No pressure on the end boards. At the point, though, now it's knocked off a stick and back out they come. Tanner Dixon dumps in and goes off on a change.
And it looks like Dixon will sub off the ice now.
All the way back down. Pass in front. That one gets knocked away. Nice little defensive play there by Harrison Cook.
Yeah,
To the far side, sent out and back down to the First Class blue line.
First Class trying to get a good offensive possession here, but they really haven't been able to find anything except for the first minute of this one.
Not a whole lot going on in terms of real chances, and one shot on goal each so far. I mean, we're 3.5 minutes in. 11:28 left to go on the clock, and still no score.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are moving the puck down the ice, but they're consistently missing shots, and they're just getting trampled by the defense. But we've seen that a lot in this tournament.
Yeah, the defense strong with a couple of these teams for sure. Puck rung up around the boards. Swung over to the far side where the Selects get on it. Now back on the point. Sent in by Karichnik. I can't remember names of how to say. It's funny, there's a couple of names here in this. It's Karichkin. To the near side. And out comes First Class. Stopped there, though, by number 11, Lincoln Pinkelman. He's one of the more dangerous players for the Selects. We saw him score a couple yesterday in the round of 16. Back to the point, there's a long shot tipped, and that one goes just wide of the net. Now off to the far corner. Poked up along the wall, back to the point again. Another wrist shot, tip, scores! And no high stick. That was number 16, Maddox Aegeus, who got a piece of that one and pokes it past Cooper Rosen. And we now, as we were just talking, Marcus, have a 1-0 game on just a couple of shots on net.
Yeah, I mean, if both teams keep up this pace, it looks like this could potentially be a really good offensive battle between both teams. As I believe Rigdon Depew's face mask came undone there.
Well, they got locked up together, the two masks, so they were stuck together after the celebration. That's hilarious. I love it. It's live television, folks. That's the way it's going to go. Things like that are going to happen. That's awesome. So the Selects lead 1-0, and here's another chance in front. Rosen makes the stop, and the rebound swept away.
Great stop there by Rosen, laying out his whole body for that puck.
Now passed up on the right side and dumped in by First Class. Off in that corner is Dixon. Dixon spins and puts it out front. That one gets knocked off. And here come the Selects, stopped at center. Now back in is Dixon once again. Nice little pass to the middle. Couple of sticks, knocked that away, and the Selects turn it back out to center.
Yeah, so it looks like the Selects, I mean, they probably got to try and set up a shot outside unless if they're able to get on a breakaway.
First Class in, looking for a little dangle was Vanek Verk. And that got sent off to the corner. Where the Selects knock it out to center ice. And into the offensive zone, trying to get it across to number 37, Jonathan Ma, who is one of the leading goal scorers here in this tournament as well.
Yeah, Jonathan Ma has a dangerous one-timer in his arsenal.
And a heck of a wrist shot. We saw a snipe yesterday as well.
And then he's great on breakaways too with his amazing speed.
So 6 minutes gone here in this first period. It's 1-0 for the Selects over First Class. First Class out of BC has the puck in the offensive zone. Not able to set up though. And out to the blue line and not out. Icing waved off, said they kept it in, but that was only for an extra second. There's a long shot in. Rosen uses the blocker. Picked up in that far corner by Caden Cressley. Knocked down. Cressley lost his stick. And First Class gets it out of the zone. Selects will take it at their own blue line.
Yeah, the Selects trying to set up something here. They're probably just looking for a breakaway because First Class, as we've seen, an incredible defensive team.
And poked down once again. Selects will take it behind their goal line. Up on the right side. And stopped there and fired back into the...
As Matthew Tang, if we want to speak about dangerous one-timers, he subs onto the ice too now.
There's a few of them out here. These teams have some very good goal scorers on them.
Yeah. And the other thing these guys have is a lot of these players in this tournament have a ton of speed because, I mean, not to down them or anything, but before they focus on muscle mass, since they're at such a young age, that speed is really key in their play.
There's a long shot from the face-off circle. That goes wide. Jace Watts in to grab it now. Carter Carignan fires a shot. That goes off a skate. Back out. Carter gets it at center. They go to send it in. And he played the puck, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they had 6 on when that happened. So we are going to get a too many men call here against the Western Selects. 7:03 left to go in the first period. It's 1-0 here for the Selects. And just want to see who they're going to send to serve this penalty. So bench minor, too many players. Is obviously the call. We got to get somebody there to serve it. So heading in,
number 88, Caden Cressley.
Caden Cressley gone to the box for 2 for that bench minor. So Hunter Hockey is who they marked up as the scorer. I saw a different number when they scored. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
There's a cross ice pass. That one, off the defenseman and in. It was headed across for not for Lincoln Pinkelman. My apologies. That's for Lincoln German. But it never got to him. It went off the defender and into the net. It 100% fooled everybody as it went off the defender's stick and in behind Jake Johnson. So we got us a tie game. It's going to be a close one, Lincoln.
An incredible score there.
All right. They say you got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. And that is where the lucky comes. Sometimes the bounces go your way, and now First Class has. They got the Jets turned on in across the blue line. Here's a centering pass. Johnson comes across and makes a great stop. And we got a couple of pushes going on. Oh, and another one after. Wow.
Colton Smith trying to show up his strength there.
So Smith got pushed over, and then Smith got up and knocked down, it looks like, number 28, Owen Russell.
Yeah. I believe so, it was Russell. But
So-
as for the save there by Jake Johnson, that was a perfect read by him. He read that one like a book. As Lincoln German had the puck, he passed it away, but Johnson was able to go recover and stop the puck with his guards.
So those two guys are going off. Smith is in the box, as is Russell. So some coincidental minors. And as always, so they're actually going to give an assist on that goal. They're going to say it was Lincoln German that scored it. But Tanner Dixon with the assist, but it went off of a defender's stick, so that should actually be an unassisted goal by Dixon.
Yeah.
Is how that should be marked. First Class applying some pressure off the face-off. Now the Select's able to get it out to center ice. And the puck in behind the defense, and here they come. It's the Selects with a shot, and Coop makes the save. Rosen kicks it off to the corner. Now they get it back. Lincoln Pinkelman puts it down on the side of the goal line. They're chopping away at it. First Class comes away, sends it out to center. Now it's dumped back in from there.
It's Matthew Tang now going to retrieve that puck. He's trying to start a new possession here for the First Class.
Long pass up to Verk into the middle. There's a bouncing puck to the side of the goal. Taken there by Dixon. Dixon turning away from a check. Down to the corner trying to punch it back to Jace Watts on the point. Watts steps up and keeps it in.
About 5:25 remaining in this first period. You got to be selective, especially on a 4v4 now. For both
Watts with a
teams.
tip shot. That one, it was Scotty Sims that got a piece of it. In front all by himself, fanning on the shot. Now pushed off the puck was number 14, Vanek Verk. What a chance for Verk, but he couldn't capitalize.
I don't know if I've seen someone in a tournament with 2 shots in a row in such perfect placement. That's a tough break there for Vanek Verk.
Cross ice pass cut off by the Selects. They now take control. Their cross ice pass gets stopped. Back in they come. It's Jonathan Ma himself doing the work. Stopped the puck on the point, skated it in, tried to get himself in behind the defense, couldn't get there. Now back in come the Selects on the right-hand side. Over to the far left-hand boards, to the point, wrist shot, that one's tipped wide. Hit a body in front.
It's a rough shot there by Caden Cressley.
4:25 remaining here in the period. We got a 1-1 game.
Or pardon me, Evgeny Kacharkin with the shot there.
Far side, now up across. Nice pass for First Class, number 19, Emerson Papadatos. He puts it out front, hits the side of the net, or Johnson, the goaltender, ends up in behind the goal.
Keep in mind both players still in the penalty box.
They're going to stay there until the whistle blows after their 2 minutes wears off. Now the puck around to the near side. Picked up and long pass, no icing though. Said it was tipped by the defender on its way past. First Class still with control.
Karen
That's
and
Lincoln German. Now he loses it. out to center. First Class will take it back in their end.
We got some defensive substitutions there for both teams.
As they dump it up deep. Select's able to get on it. And they'll bring it out. This is Lincoln Pinkelman. Pass to the middle. There's a shot. What a save by Cooper Rosen. Kicks out the toe. Selects pick it up and put it in deep. Nobody there for it, so Watts will go and get it.
3 minutes left in this first period.
And it's a close one, just like we predicted. 1-all. Less than 3 minutes to go. And out comes First Class. Couple of personnel changes, so on his own, it's dumped down by Nathan Tuthill.
I mean, both teams in this one, they're making crucial mistakes in their attacking zones. But later down the line in this game, those mistakes will turn into losses.
Coughed up in behind the... Oh, and there's one of those funny bounces off that Zamboni door. Came right out to the slot area. Now back down is Sims around behind the net. Battle happening back there. 4 players on it. Back to the near corner. There's a centering pass and a long shot. That one came from Carter Carignan.
A little bit too much strength on that one.
To the point. Wrist shot blocked. To the outside. We got less than 2 minutes to go here in this first period. Oh, there was a chance, but he didn't see that his defender was falling. Caden Cressley could have walked it in himself. Now the Selects have it at the blue line. Poke check. And out comes Lincoln Gurman. Gurman cuts to the net. Gurman can't get a stick on it.
Great save there by goaltender Jake Johnson.
Now to the outside. Selects bring it in. Taken away though by number 51 Matthew Tang, and Tang is going to skate with it all the way into the offensive zone. Tang is a defenseman. He falls as he tries to get around the defender, so that's going to be a penalty. And with 1:06 left to go here in the period, we're tied at 1, and First Class getting a power play.
All right, both players out of the penalty box now as Keaton Wine will check into the penalty box. And 1:06 left in this one as First Class in their attacking position as they're trying to score on Jake Johnson here. We'll see what the Western Selects and First Class can do here. Tanner Dixon and Austin Helwig will go for the face-off.
All right, face-off in the Select zone. Now back to the point. There's a long shot opportunity. Through traffic, rebound is loose in the slot. There, a big no goal. No goal. Scotty Sims thought he had it. Loose puck right in front of Jake Johnson.
That's an absolutely incredible save there by Jake Johnson. He loses his stick too in the process.
Johnson can't even pick it up as First Class still has control. Here's a pass to the near side. That's number 11, Lincoln Gurman, back on the point now. 30 seconds left to go here in this first period. First Class pressing. Oh, and there's a bump against the boards, and that is going to be a penalty against First Class, which means that power play is over.
Yeah, that is a rough break there now for First Class. It's number 19, Emerson Papadakis, will check into the penalty box.
Papadakis goes for a seat, and so that means we're going to skate 4-on-4 for the last 26.7 seconds of this game.
Jake Johnson, though, here with some crucial saves. I mean, he did let up a goal in this one, but crucial saves like that win you championships in hockey.
Always. Defense wins championships, they say. So shots on goal still fairly even, as is the score. 9-8, the Selects actually leading the shot clock according to stat sheet. And it is a long shot and scores! From the point! Number 20, Harrison Cook lets fly, and it bounces right in front of Cooper Rosen and then over top of his pad and into the goal.
What a phenomenal shot there by Harrison Cook. But Cooper Rosen catches an unlucky break there. As he had the save there, it bounces off of his pad and it goes into the net. We've seen that a lot. as Harrison Cook puts just enough power into that puck to where the Western Selects can score and now take the lead with roughly 15 seconds left in this one.
That's why knuckleballs fool batters in baseball, and that is why knuckleball pucks like that fool goaltenders in hockey.
Yeah, I mean, being a goaltender, kind of similar to being an offensive lineman in football. You can't just make one hit and stop. You got to fully commit to the puck and stop it until the possession is over.
Well, there's a centering pass. That one right at Roson's pad. He had to get right up against the post. Another dangerous, and that was a sharp angle shot with 3 seconds left to go here on the clock.
So both teams, a player in the penalty box. They are at even strength.
All right, there you have it. First period comes to a close, and with that late goal by Harrison Cook, that's not who shot the puck.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it was, yeah. Anyway, so I believe it was Harrison from the point. Anyway, so that, and then Kyan Toschak actually gets the assist on that one. So, 2-1 the score after 15 minutes of play. Let's go over a quick little first period recap. It was a goal to get us started. 4 minutes and 35 seconds in. Hunter Hockey for the Western Selects. A penalty then for the Selects, Caden Cressley. While it was Cressley who served it, there was too many players on the ice, and what happened is one of the guys coming off the bench played it before his replacement was on the bench. And then that resulted in a power play goal. That one was at 8 minutes and 12 seconds of the period. Lincoln Gurman and Tanner Dixon with the assist on that one to tie the game up at 1. Then a penalty called against First Class. It was Colton Smith. He got a roughing minor. At the same time, it was Owen Russell. That's after they had they both knocked each other off of their feet, and not lightly either, so they got some coincidental minors for roughing. Keaton Wynn off for body checking for the Selects. Then First Class, Emerson Papadatos gone for cross-checking. That set up a goal by Harrison Cook. 10 seconds later, Ryan Toschak. And we are back to action already. These guys didn't need to hear from their coaches that much, apparently, as we just switch sides and away we go. No time wasted here in this game. They want to get back to hockey.
I mean, both teams have played pretty even so far. It's just the luck of the draw, as Jake Johnson's just been better in the net so far than Cooper Rosen.
So now it's in the First Class zone as the team have switched ends. They're going to dig it out, and out comes Tang. Tang up on the left side, long cross-ice pass. Gets cut off and sent back in by Hunter Hockey. He shoots and scores! Hunter Hockey! Individual effort, cuts off the pass, skates in, and goes top shelf. It's a 3-1 game.
Hunter Hockey, what a last name, by the way, and how fitting. Another goal there, and that is his second of the game, I believe.
It is.
It is, yeah. Hunter Hockey, incredible stuff there by him. As now the Western Selects jump out to a 3-1 lead, and obviously a 2-1 goal lead bigger than a 1-1.
We're only 40 seconds into the period, and here's Western Selects scoring early once again. They've now opened that 2-goal lead.
First Class has to find an opportunity. It's just the Western Selects defense that's been hammering them, and they've been getting steal after steal.
Puck sent all the way down ice. No icing call. Around the boards now. Kept in on the far side by Vanek Verk. Played deep.
It's the Western Selects now looking for another opportunity.
And First Class going to take it out.
First Class just has to try and set up that one-timer because the interior defense for the Western Selects has been...
Here's a wraparound attempt just off the post. And it bounces out, and the Western Selects take it.
Good attempt there by Vanek Verk.
Dumped up by Maddox Aegeus. Out of the far side. And picked off by First Class, and out they come. Pass to the middle. Runs into 3 defenders. And Papadatos can't do anything with that.
Western Select's now recovering. They send everybody down the ice, trying to find a good possession here to attack and score.
Dump in, they're going to make a full change. First Class looking for the long breakout pass up to Carignan. And across the blue line. Here's a pass to the left side for Tang. He couldn't get it. It was on his backhand.
Great job there by Matthew Tang being able to recover that puck, though.
Now behind the goal. There's a quick shot. Rebound comes off of Johnson's face. Into the net, scores! In under Johnson. Shot from the circle by number 9, Scotty Sims. And it got under Johnson, and there is that goal that First Class needed. 3-2. Now the score. They are back to within 1.
Scotty Sims, an incredible effort there. As Smiley got the rebound off of Sims' original shot, he missed. Then Sims got the rebound, and he was able to score.
So Sims from Tang is what they're calling it, as First Class dumps it back down into the select zone. And back come the Selects. Hardcore 2-on-1 as they get around one defender. Centering pass. Puck just bounces off to the end wall. Back out comes First Class up on the left side. Dumped in. Chasing is Carignan. Behind the net. One of the Selects loses his footing. There's a shot in by Tang with Carignan in front.
A good dish there from Ferrone.
Back to the point, long shot in, blockered away by Johnson. Down to the near side, 2 players tangle up in the corner and they're battling. Ref watching though, so they got to be careful. Tang back to play it, but he has a player on him. He gets pushed right off the puck. Selects, but Tang up and he cuts that off.
What an effort there by Matthew Tang. So now he has a possession to score.
Pass up to the far side. Nick Smiley couldn't quite reach it. First Class dumps it in around to the near side. Carignan on the wall. Selects will pick it up and away they skate. It's Svechkovsky. Svechkovsky up across the line. Puts on the brakes and puts it deep. Now to the far side. It's Maddox Aegeus in the corner battling for it. First Class comes away. Pass up, gets cut off. Taken by Papadatos and outside of the zone, but not too far as the Selects come back in with it. Lincoln Pinkelman sends it off to the corner. Stick battle now there.
First Class has to try and recuperate here. Got to try and even the score up.
And the Selects actually come away with it. Behind the goal is Colson Peterson. Far side, up to the face-off circle, and First Class comes away with it from his knees. He can't get rid of it.
That was a great effort, though, by number 29, Nathan Toothill.
Now First Class battling along the wall. Puck cut off, and the pass intended for number 37, Jonathan Ma. But he couldn't get to it. Didn't come off the wall at enough of an angle. We have exactly 5 minutes gone here in this period. It's 3-2 in favor of the Western Selects.
We're going to have a face-off here now in the Western Select zone. And see what they can do here.
And it is Peterson firing it in towards the goal. That goes off the side of the net. Pardon me, Dixon. Now back to the point. Long shot and tip scores! I think that was number 17. Is that right? No, 87. What? Okay. It was.
No, I believe it was Jace Watts, number 9.
Well, Jace Watts took the shot, but it was tipped, I believe, by Carter Carignan. But they're going to give it to Watts. It's already here. So Joseph Ferrone getting the assist on that one. So that makes sense. All right, so Jace Watts does get it. I honestly thought a stick got it in front. Here's a centering pass busted up with Lincoln Pinkelman on the doorstep. We got a tie game here now as First Class has come all the way back. And even this score. Tang now with a pass up to Dixon. Bouncing puck back to Tang now. He'll fire it in, and that one's blocked. Long pass. Good shift here for Matthew Tang as he cuts off a pass, and now he's going to skate it in. Tries to cut to the net. Can't get a shot away. Back. Still with it. Tang all the way back to the point. Leaves it for Watts, who puts it in deep. Far side, swung around, and guess who's there? Matthew Tang, not able to hold the line, though.
Western selects now with the puck.
They get it out, but not very far. Here's a quick shot. There's Ferrone. Wrists it to the far corner.
Joey Ferrone with the high rocker. Unsuccessful as First Class really just trying to get an opportunity here again to score and try and take that lead, because right now it's really anyone's game.
Momentum held by First Class now. And a pass gets cut off, so the Selects are going to turn it back in the other direction. They're going to dump it in. Pinkelman uses his speed to get on it quick, but First Class able to get it around the boards. And up is number 19, Papadatos. Lost in the slot area. Turn it back. Here come the Selects. Left-hand side, it's Austin Hellwig. Puts it in, and that one is stopped by Cooper Rosen.
Still here with the score. 7:54 remaining on the clock. About 8 minutes left in the second period. So a lot of time here still for both teams.
Oh, and here's a chance for First Class as they got a couple of guys in across the blue line. Centering pass gets redirected. That was from Lincoln Gurman, who had to spin around.
Again, some great interior defense there by the Western Selects.
Now to the outside and poked away. The Selects will turn it around. They got to clear the zone, though. They're offside. Now they clear it out. That gives First Class a chance. And here's Gurman in. There's a quick wrist shot just wide of the net.
Gurman just missed. Johnson didn't even have an opportunity to get to it.
Gurman centers again, but that one gets knocked away. Out to the blue line, held in there. And on the far side of the net, it's actually picked up by the Selects, and they'll skate it out. Here comes Pinkelman. Left side, puts it to the middle, but they couldn't get a stick on it for a shot. Now there's Pinkelman behind the net. Can't move it out front. Tang's going to get on it, swing it around the boards. First Class able to chip it up, and here comes Tanner Dixon. Dixon with some speed. He gets checked as he comes across the line. Now behind the net, Nick Smiley in the far corner. Picked up by the Selects and sent away by Svechkovsky. Only to the sidewall, though. Picked up by First Class again.
About 6:20 left in the second period.
Here's Watts with a shot. That one's stopped by Johnson.
Watts also close to having a second one.
It is First Class. Trying to pass back to Watts. He came up, and now the Selects trying to jump on it, maybe capitalize, but Jace Watts gets back quickly and keeps him to the outside. Up to the right wing. Here comes Dixon with a wrist shot. That one stopped by Johnson. The rebound, fanning on it, was... I didn't see a number, actually, now that I'm saying that. Dumped back in by the Selects.
A good fight there by Cressley to save the puck for the Selects.
And First Class cuts off a pass. They got a 3-on-1 in the other direction. Up on the left-hand side through the face-off circle. Losing it, though. Centering pass stopped by Johnson. That was Colton Smith with a heck of an attempt.
Colton Smith attempting for his 11th goal in the tournament. As Colton Smith, an absolute beast in this tournament, already has 10 goals. Obviously the leading goal scorer for the Selects.
Pass goes all the way down ice. And that's going to be an icing call against First Class. So we're down to 5 minutes here in this second period. It's still tied at 3.
As you look at Colton Smith there on the bench, he looks kind of down. But, I mean, overall for Colton Smith, his strength, goal-scoring-wise, is scoring in the inside. Haven't really seen him attempt too many one-timers, but when he's in the inside of the zone, he is a great scorer, especially off assists.
Puck to the far corner. Now the Selects take it back. In the first class zone, there's a centering pass to the side of the net. And that one gets skated away. Now back into the middle. Puck lost, tied up in some skates, turning and firing and covering up is Cooper Rosen. And that was number 37, Jonathan Ma, the dangerous goal scorer for the Western Selects.
And yeah, fact check, he is still the leading goal scorer for the Western Selects. As Cooper Rosen, a good job to cover that puck up, not letting the Selects get a rebound off his save.
I believe 8 goals so far.
9.
For Ma? 9.
I think he scored yesterday.
Ah, right, there you go.
I just checked, so. I thought it was 8 too.
Good color guy, Marcus. That's the way. All right, Selects trying to set up. There's a quick pass to the middle. That one's shot and stopped by Rosen. Now around to the outside. Selects able to keep it in. It's right in front of their bench. Now it squirts free. They're going to poke it back in and create some space here. Off the wall, that one's cut off, and the Selects are going to put it deep again. Back forward is Watts. Now up around the near side. Selects will take it back and gain the zone again. Drop pass for Austin Hellwig. He loses it on the far side. They're going to make a full change, and first class comes out with it. Passed up to the near side and in across the line was Joseph Ferrone, but those guys got a little bit excited and caused the offside. So we're down to 3:44 here in the second.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the offsides, that was a great breakaway there by Joey Ferrone.
Joey Ferrone sounds like a member of NSYNC.
Yeah. Joseph Ferrone sounds completely different.
Doesn't it? I mean, Joey Ferrone. Yeah, no, but it's a great Italian name. I love it.
Yeah.
3:35 left to go here. There's some names in this tournament I've really had a good time with. Tommy O'Malley from Northeast. He sounds like definitely a kid from Boston. Here's a shot down right in on Johnson, who uses the paddle. And now out comes. And out comes First Class with it. They get stopped at center. In comes Jack Reed for the Selects. Swung around the boards. It bounces straight out off those boards. And still held in the zone. Now First Class comes away with it. They got a couple of men up, and here comes number 8, Tanner Dixon. He gets stopped as he skates through the slot area. And back come the Selects, trying to go around the defender, but Tang says nope, turns it back out. Now at center ice. Pass was intended for Lincoln Gurman.
About 90 seconds left in the second period. This is when
now we got a penalty
crucial.
coming. This one coming to First Class. I believe it's going to be Lincoln Gurman that goes off. So
the Selects got to watch themselves, though. They can't afford a player in the penalty box to make this equal strength.
It's going to be a roughing call against Gurman. So Gurman got knocked down, and then he did the knocking down. And that's what the referees saw and made the call. So there you go again. I always say retaliation, never a good idea, because then they're watching.
100%, especially with 90 seconds left in the second period in a tie game. You don't want the Western Selects to jump out here and have the advantage going into the third period.
There's a long shot in, tip. That one stopped by Rosen. Rebound, fired over top of the net, and actually got up into the mesh.
Outside. Yeah, that's never a good thing for anything in sports. In football, you don't want a team to score a touchdown before halftime. In basketball, you don't want a team to go on a run before halftime. Really, none of that can happen.
So the face-off going to be inside the First Class zone to Rosen's right. And the Selects, who are on the power play, win the draw now to the near side. Actually, a pass into the face-off circle. That's Svechkovsky. Couldn't get a shot away. He slams his stick in frustration afterwards as First Class sends it down the ice. Here come the Selects, almost cut off by Ferrone. Now it's poked outside of the blue line. Selects are going to put it back in. They are offside, and that's going to be whistled down, which means the face-off now going to be outside that blue line. 45.6 seconds left to go until our break for the ice cut. Sorry, I'm trying to sound American. Did that work? No? Okay. For the flood. We call it floods in Canada. We're going to flood the ice. Get a fresh sheet for the third period. We're still tied at 3 as the Selects, who are on the power play for the remainder of this period and the start of next, unless they score here in the last 30 seconds or so.
You can see Hunter Hockey available for that one time.
There's Pinkelman in the face-off circle, moves around, shoots. That one hits a player in front. Puck sitting there. And First Class sends it out to the blue line. Not out, though. Here's Svechkovsky. Pinkelman one time misses the net.
An unfortunate shot there by Pinkelman. It had the aggression.
And here comes First Class. 5 seconds left to go. 2-on-1 in the other direction. 3 seconds. Passed in front. Forehand. And he stopped by Johnson right at the end of that period. First Class with a heck of a shorthanded chance at the end of the period.
Yeah, Colton Smith, he's trying to score again there, but unsuccessful once again as Colton Smith 3 shot attempts so far in this one. But Jake Johnson has stopped each and every one of them. And the one other thing about every shot that Colton Smith has taken in this tournament, there is a rebound off Johnson, but Johnson's able to go recover that rebound too. We've seen a ton of goaltenders struggle with that, but despite allowing 3 goals, Jake Johnson has done an incredible job in this game.
3-3 is the score, and again, it's the Select starting out with a power play for the third period. There is 35 seconds left on that one. All right, let's take a look at that second period. Quick revisit. Scotty Sims of First Class got the goal, the assist on that one to Matthew Tang. And then it was Jace Watts with the shot from the point. I swear to God, another stick touched that puck on its way in. But Joseph Ferrone getting the assist on that one. And then just a penalty right near the end of the period at the 13:35 mark. It was Lincoln Gurman off for roughing. So they get a few minutes in the dressing room now. So we'll take a break and we'll come back here shortly. You are watching the Clash quarterfinals here on WSBN.
Fed up with the fluffy and cookie cutter mental game advice? You're not alone. My best-selling book, Mindset First, is your guide to discover a reliable and repeatable way to dominate the mental game. You don't need to suffer from performance anxiety, overthinking, and confidence issues. In this concise and practical book, you'll learn how I coach professional athletes to get dialed in and day out. You'll see real-life examples of how athletes train their mind to consistently get in the zone. And the bottom line, you'll have the principles and the strategies to break free from the weight of results, play with confidence, and perform when it matters most.
So just back up a little bit, guys. Oh, yeah. Lincoln's my kid.
Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
All right, welcome back. We are here at the Clash. It is the quarterfinals. We're now joined by assistant coach Wes Winkelman of the Western Selects. Wes, this is a heck of a game so far.
Came here to play hockey and we're getting it, I guess, right?
Exactly. It's been back and forth, but I mean, coming in, I said on paper this is a really evenly matched club.
I think we agree. I mean, that's what's passed along the water.
What do you think's been going well for you guys so far?
Discipline. Let's stick with discipline. Kids have bought into the discipline system.
Yeah, there's the last couple of days you've seen in different games. There's been some roughness out there, a little bit of extra pushing and stuff like that. So how are you calming them down?
You just play to what you're allowed to play to, and we're here at one of the best tournaments probably at the same team in the world right now. And you got to come expecting that, and if that's what they're going to give you, you got it.
Okay, so to that, speak on the tournament a little bit, how it's gone. I mean, you guys have had a heck of a run through so far through the round robin and stuff, but I mean, tell me about the tournament itself and how well it's run.
It's sort of a fun tournament format. I haven't been a part of one myself like this. It's pretty cool playing your seeding games, getting 6 games early on. That's a neat deal, and then the CBS is, and it feels like it has a great flow. So,
Awesome. So what's coming up in the third period? What are we going to expect here?
I can't give you any of those secrets.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Wes. Hope you guys good luck in the last period. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back with third period action here on WSBN in a few. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
All right. Oh, yeah. It's been great. Listen. All right, welcome back here. It's third period action here in the quarterfinal. We got us a game, Marcus. It's 3-all. We got the 15 minutes up on the clock, and that's what's going to decide who is moving on to the Final Four, if you want to call it that.
Yep, 100%. This is a big one, and the loser here will head into the Continental Divide. So, and as I've mentioned, they lose their chance of winning a championship.
15 minutes is on the clock. First class starting a man short this period. Once again, just as a reminder, as Lincoln Gurman sits in the office, Sorry, I just say you to the office. I need to go to the principal's office, apparently. Anyway, in the penalty box. That's what that place is over there. You'd think after 40 plus years of hockey, I'd know what the heck I'm talking about. It's all a lie. All right, 15 minutes is what we got here on the clock. Teams back to their original positions. First class moving right to left, and the selects moving left to right. Thank you to Wes Pinkelman for coming up and chatting with us in the intermission. Funny, the first class parents brought the noise before the game. They are quiet now. You can see the stress. Like I said earlier, this is an emotional part of this tournament when you get to the playoffs and the chance at the championship. Western selects on the man advantage, and they're going to come out with it. Up on the right-hand side is Aegeus. Back to the point now for Depew. He puts it in deep, and that one gets knocked away. First class clears it out, and that should do it for the end of that penalty. Gurman comes back onto the ice.
Back into
the play right out of the box. Almost cuts off a pass. Now, first class back up with it, and there's Gurman. To the far side for Tang. Tang on the right wing. Sent in by Scotty Sims. Swung around the boards for Watts. He keeps it in deep. Chasing is Gurman again. Gurman in the corner. Good effort by him. Now behind the net. Gets caught up in some skates and swung around by the selects. They're not able to clear the zone though. Watts knocks it down. They're going to call it a high stick. So that brings that stoppage in play, and it'll give first class a chance to regroup. Oh, they're going to move it all the way back down into first class territory.
Wow.
So this is coming to the left of Cooper Rosen.
Tang and Watts are going to sub off, so first class is going to sub on some new defensive units.
Pass up around the near side, chipped out on the wall by Emerson Papadatos. And it goes the length of the ice, and that'll be actually an icing call against first class.
And we're going to have another face-off here in the first class territory.
Not even a minute and a half gone here in this third period. We are tied at 3.
And not a single goal scored in this period yet.
Puck sent in deep. And holding on to it is Owen Russell behind the net. Puts it out front. Oh my gosh. It got under Rosen, but it was picked up and taken away by Lincoln Gurman.
Gurman put a little bit too much mustard on that pass, though, to Papadatos. As now what the Western selects will recuperate is we're going to have another face-off here in the first class zone.
But it's youth hockey, so they still get the change. So they're going to get a couple of, but look at these guys back giving it to Cooper Rosen. Great save there, my friend. That one kind of came out of nowhere and almost resulted in a goal, but great job by Gurman to sweep that out of the blue paint.
High attentiveness will be needed to be used in this tournament, especially in the playoffs.
All right, first class with it. Sims gets it up on the right side to Ferrone. In he comes on the face-off circle. Centering pass gets knocked away. Picked up by Sims. Into the corner, centering pass. That one gets chipped off the stick and sent away. Now it's Sims in the high slot. He's got some space, moves it to the far side. Chipped just wide of the net. Vanek Verk Didn't get enough stick on that one.
Yeah, Vert didn't get the right part of the stick on that one there.
Now Verk's got it behind the goal. Verk centers. Here's a shot. That one stopped by the goaltender, Johnson.
Johnson with a great save there.
Stuck his elbow up. And now it's an icing call in the other direction as the Select send it down ice. So we will have a face-off inside the Western Select zone.
Now we're finally starting to get some noise from the first class parents.
12:26 left to go in the period. Tied at 3. And first class has control. It's Dixon on the wall. He skates away with it. Now loses it. Kind of got out of his reach. Picked up by Aegeus, and he comes in across the blue line. Dixon comes back and steals it from him. Now up on the near side is number 61, Nick Smiley. Smiley stopped at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Sent in is Smiley. Smiley in towards the goal. Didn't get much on it, so Johnson just jumps on the puck and covers up for a whistle. 11:56 now left to go here in the third period. All knotted up at 3, and we have been for a while.
Yeah. As both teams, I mean, they've gotten the puck down the ice, but they just haven't really been able to convert that second part yet, which is scoring.
Last goal scored at the 5:11 mark of that second period. And first class able to keep it in the zone. Up on the right wing corner is number 19, Papadopoulos. He puts it deep. Now back to the top of the circle. Papadopoulos shoots, and that one goes wide of the net. Still controlling. All the way back to the point. Sent in by Carignan. There's Carignan with a slap shot. Johnson blockers that to the outside.
Some good spin there on the slap shot by Carignan, but Johnson was able to get right to it.
Back come the Selects, 2-on-2. Up across the blue line. Nice move, but a great turnaround defensive play there by number 29, Nathan Toothill. Back in come the Selects. Man moving to the front of the net. Centering pass goes off the side of the goal. Chipped at it. And now, first class knocks it out. Select's got to go back for it. It's Hunter Hockey. Passed up on the near side to Helwig. Helwig fires it in the general direction of the net. Now behind the goal. Lincoln Pinkelman on the boards. Back to the point now for Cook. Cook loses it on a cross ice pass. And out come the Selects. It's Joseph Ferrone on the right side. Battling for it. And back come the Selects in the other direction. 3-on-2. Drop pass. Big collision at mid-ice. Some open air there between the two of them. And the Selects are going to pick it up, and back in they come.
10 minutes left in the period.
5 minutes burned off. There's a backhand through the slot. That goes in towards Cooper Rosen, but it's swept away by the defenders. Now to the corner. Selects not able to keep on it. Up on the left side, and Sims will dump it in. Now it's picked up by the Western Selects. Aegeus sends it down ice. He was looking for Jack Reed. Didn't quite get there. Now it's Watts on the near side. Coughed up. And first class comes out. Well, here's a breakout pass up for German. German in all alone. Shoots, scores! Lincoln German takes the pass at the blue line, goes in by himself. Bar down. And we got a 4-3 game here in favor of first class. What a great goal for the BC club.
Lincoln German, what a shot. He scores his second goal of the game there, and Emerson Papadopoulos is credited with the assist. First class now. They were down 3-1, and now they're up 4-3, scoring 3 unanswered goals in the span of roughly one and a quarter of a period.
Yeah, about that. 9:07 left to go. Now it's a 1-goal game with first class in the lead. A little bit of back and forth on this one. Actually, that's been the whole game has been back and forth, obviously.
Yep.
Now the Selects looking to pull even. Pass in through the middle, coming from Owen Russell. That goes off to the corner. And here comes First Class. For the right side, that's Tang. Tang with a shot off the crossbar.
Nearly.
What?
Oh, wait, they're going to call it a goal.
That's a goal? Oh, okay. Okay, so it must have hit the, I thought it hit the crossbar and bounced right back out, but it must have.
I think we have a replay here.
Must have hit the back of the net and bounced back out.
I think they're also going to give the goal credited to Lincoln Gurman.
Lincoln Gurman.
So he has a hat trick now.
A hat trick now for Gurman. So 5-3. Honestly, that looked like it came off the crossbar and out.
All right.
We're just watching a replay here to see what we can see.
Let's see this.
Sorry, guys. If it sounds quiet, that's exactly what we're doing. We are watching a replay. All right, on the right side.
Pass there from Smith. Gurman shot.
See,
it looks like it hit the crossbar.
Crossbar and came right back out, but they're calling it hit the back crossbar, potentially. So watching the replay, they're calling it a good goal.
No, that looks like it hit the front crossbar.
I still say it hit the front crossbar and came out.
I think they're.
But
they're not.
They're not reviewing. Timeout called.
Wait, is their reviews eligible?
No, I
that's
mean
what I
you
figured.
can't. So the officials are calling it a good goal.
I think that's a real questionable call there.
I think we might be able to show you that replay. Is that what we're going for, Anthony? All right, let's see if what we can do here. All right, let's get a look at the replay here once again. So if you see, they come up the right side, clang, right off the crossbar. That's what I see.
Yeah, so do I. I don't see it hitting the back crossbar. I only seen it hit the front.
Thank you, Anthony Lund, for being able to do that. Fantastic. But regardless of what we see, they're calling that a goal. It is 5-3 now for First Class. The timeout was called by the Selects as the puck gets to the side of the First Class goal. First Class working hard on it to try and knock it out. We got 8:15 left to go in a 2-goal game. Now, we just saw a team come back from 2 goals. They've now scored 4 unanswered and are leading by 2. So this is far from over. As the Selects come in. First Class going to pick it up. And out comes Sims over to the far side.
Oh my goodness.
Matthew Tang. That one definitely was a goal.
Matthew Tang scores a goal now, and now First Class is on a 6-goal or a 5-goal run. Wow.
They were down 3-1. They now lead 6-3. This is crazy. Matthew Tang, that one just fooled the goaltender Johnson. That's all that did.
I mean, if it wasn't this game where it's just back and forth, I would say this is probably out of the Western Selects team's hands now. But
hold up. You know what? I just noticed. That's Bean Dane in goal now. And here come the First Class again. We're at forehand score.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Emerson Papadopoulos comes in and just noticing Bean Dane took over netminder duties. And now it's 7-3. We got a 4-goal game. If First Class scores again, we're going to end up in straight time. And a 7-goal run and straight time to finish the period. So Bean Dane, I don't even know when they put him in, if it was just after the timeout.
I think they just put him in.
Because they haven't put it onto stat sheet
Yeah, they say
either.
he has no stats yet.
So, yeah, but Dane is in the goal.
Yeah, they credited Jake Johnson with allowing that 7th goal.
Exactly. Well, all 7 goals is basically it. So, yeah, they haven't put in there that the goalie change was made. So,
I'm assuming they probably changed it out when First Class scored their 6th goal.
Could be, yeah, during that timeout if the new goaltender. But Bean Dane's there now. Here's a quick chance, and that one just misses the net for Austin Helwig. He went high. 7-3 is the score here in favor. There's a shot in, backhand attempt. Another one, stopped by Cole. Cooper Rosen. Oh, it's under him and scores. So you think he has it covered up and they poke it away. I believe that was Austin Hellwig who got that one.
It looks like Austin Hellwig got the backhander there.
So second, third chances, and now it's a 7-4 game. Yeah, they're giving it to Hellwig, number 19. Still a 3-goal game. 6:37 left to go here.
I wonder if Anthony could show us the replay of when Bean Dane went into the goal.
Well, if we look back to the end of the timeout, is my guess is when that happened. If Johnson, number 74, doesn't come back out, and number 35 does, that would be where it is.
Yeah, Johnson was out in the timeout huddle, and then he went back out after the timeout. Okay, so Bean Dane probably came in for that.
You watch it and let me know, because I'm watching the play here. We got 6 minutes left to go here. First Class leads 7-4, and here they come again. There's Tang with a shot, and Dane swings that off to the corner. To the point now, there's Watts with a wrist shot. Tip scores! In front. It either hit number 87, Joseph Ferrone, or a stick in front there as well. So it could have been number 14. Vanek Verk might have had a piece of that one. So, no, they're giving it to Ferrone on that one from Jace Watts. So there you go. It did hit Ferrone on the way in.
Wow. First Class, 8 goals.
8-4. What? I never expected this to be such a wide game as First Class comes again with a shot at the sharp angle, and the net actually gets pushed off as a couple of players, from both teams, wind up hitting that far post. But I swear I never expected this to be a 4 or 5 goal game, which it was a 5-goal game just a couple seconds ago.
Yep.
So,
all right,
or a 4-goal game, pardon me.
What I'm assuming is that Bean Dane went into goal after the 6th goal, because Jake Johnson allowed the 6th goal.
I'm just like, they usually put that onto stat sheet too, their game sheets. So
yeah, they must have like.
It was a quiet because
First Class or the Western Selects must have won the face-off, and then they must have swapped.
All right, here comes First Class. A drop pass, and that one was taken away by Aegeus. Now out to the near side, fighting is Harrison Cook. Back in come the Selects. It's Dixon in, shot scores. Emerson Papadatos, number 19, goes top shelf, and there you have it. There's your 5-goal game and a straight time. The clock has started running.
All right, let's see. Does Papadatos have a hattie? I think he has 2.
Papadatos has 2 now. Gurman has the hattie.
Yeah, and then Ferrone has 1. Tang has 1. And then Watts and Sims have 1.
If you look at the third period on game sheets, it's nothing but goal lights
I know.
all the way through. This has been a period, to say the least.
Outside of Gurman's penalty ending.
Here they come again. First Class, backhand scores. Number 14, Vanek Vert got his goal now. And the clock still runs.
10-4.
10-4 now the score. Honestly, I did not see this coming.
Neither did I.
We talked about it before the game. We expected this to be a barn burner, down to the wire. And now it's 10-4.
But hey, that's what breaks do. That's what third periods do. First Class was able to capitalize. They came out with momentum. And it looks like the Western Selects just lost any energy that they had. They honestly looked gassed going into this period, but First Class didn't.
3.5 minutes left on the clock. It's a 10-4 game. And here come the Selects. Out is number 10, Jack Reed. Reed centers it, and First Class takes it away. Back they come.
And that's why goaltenders are so important.
Verk back. That one shot by Dixon. Stopped by Bean Dane. Now the puck sitting in front of the crease. Couple of shots away at it. Dane is down, and he gets on top of it. And now, somebody must have chopped at Dane, because he gets up and does some pushing.
Because Jake Johnson looked incredible in the first 2 periods of the game. despite giving up 3 goals, but he was stopping first class left and right on a ton of opportunities. And then in the third period, it just goes haywire, and first class starts figuring it out, and Johnson starts allowing goals, and now Bean Dane comes into the game. And I don't think they've credited the 10th goal yet.
Have they? Do they even have Dane there? They still haven't given him anything, so they're calling all 10 goals against Jake Johnson.
They have the 10th goal for first class, but like on game sheets, but not on the scoreboard for what we're seeing.
Oh, there's a crossbar. Here's first class, still applying the pressure. Oh, there is a penalty here as well after that pushing and shoving. So that is number 10, Jack Reed, sitting in the box. So first class is even on the power play. They're up by 6.
Yeah. By the way, what I'm assuming this scoreboard may not go up to 10.
No, it does.
It does?
This scorekeeper doesn't like to continue to keep score once it gets...
That's what I figured.
So he's just trying to keep it a little more palatable for the losing team.
I was broadcasting a game between, oh gosh, I forget who the Slovakia Kings were playing. I forgot who they played, but a team beat the Slovakia Kings like 13-2.
Yeah.
And they stopped keeping score after it was like 9-2.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's all they're doing is just making it not look like a big, terrible score, which is good. I mean, these kids are 11. We need to remember that.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part about all this, remembering, oh yeah, they're 11. I think I even said that to Wes Pinkelman afterwards, after our interview in the intermission there. So we're down to 122. There's a shot that goes up over top of the net and into the mesh.
I mean, not the past season since I was 13, but like in my 12-year-old football season, like when our team had like a historic run, we broke like records for our franchise team, like offensively and defensively. Like we scored over 300 points the whole year, only allowed 18.
Wow.
So only allowed 3 touchdowns, but like some games when we were blowing teams out of the water, they like just erased the scoreboard or stopped keeping track.
Yeah, undoubtedly. That's the same thing when I used to coach. I'd pull our guys back as a shot goes in. I coached basketball. I never actually coached hockey. But yeah, like we won our boys championship the year I coached, and we would tell the guys, and now more pushing and shoving again after the whistle. Good thing the clock just continues to run. There's only 24 seconds left to go. So they're going to come away with it. You know what? They're just going to burn the rest of the time off. I bet you this game is over. Yeah. So it's going to end at 10-4. That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
First class will go celebrate, and down they will advance to the semifinals.
And those will be played this afternoon.
We see a top 14 finally advance to the semifinals.
Yeah, the 3rd seed, first class. They're the 3rd seed, and first class now goes to the final 4. Too many numbers. 10-4 the final score. All right, let's see what we've got here. I just want to go over that 3rd period real quick.
Selects will head to the Continental Divide now.
All right, so 5 minutes in, 5 minutes 42 seconds in, Lincoln Gurman with his 2nd of the day. Emerson Papadatos gets the assist on that one. Then just under a minute later, at the 6:25 mark, Gurman once again. Then it was first.
It's time for the Canadian national anthem. first class, winning 10-4 and moving on to the semifinals. That's really so I'm happy for us with this game. Another overtime. Just a few minutes.
Refresh the screen and rejoin. We'll be back in a couple minutes with an interview.